Begin with breaking news tonight. A juvenile facing a murder charge in the case of a burned body in Attleboro.
And this investigation stretching from Attleboro to Cranston, and we've just learned the identity of the victim. Let's get right to Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiner, who's been tracking the story all day and has new information on what he's learned. Jared?
Well, Mike and Caroline, good evening. That's right. Just a few moments before coming on the air, we got updated information from Cranston police, including the identity of the victim. He is identified as 24-year-old Valdez Loiseau of Cranston. Now, police say Loiseau lived with Melanie Perez, you're going to see in a few moments, as well as Perez's teenage son, who is not being identified because he's a juvenile. And according to this information that we just got, police allege that the son admitted to shooting Loiseau after Loiseau had a fight with his mother. We want to take you inside court with that and show you what happened just a little while earlier. Two women in Kent County Court not accused of murder, but of crimes after the fact. 35-year-old Melanie Perez and 18-year-old Samantha Restella in a case that began early Tuesday with a man's body on fire in Attleboro. It soon moved here to 15 Edgewood Avenue in Cranston, where the victim lived along with Melanie Perez. Cranston police say Perez's unnamed 17-year-old son admitted to murder and will be arraigned in family court tomorrow. According to police, Perez, along with another person, loaded the victim's body into a car, drove it to Prescott Street in Attleboro just off 95, and burned it. When officers later went to the victim's address, 15 Edgewood, they say they found live handgun rounds in plain view. On Wednesday, Eyewitness News rolled as two cars, a maroon Toyota and a blue Audi, were towed from that address. One investigator was on a roof, taking pictures of a hole in the siding. Perez and Restella are charged with compounding a felony and failure to report crimes. Perez is also charged with malicious damage to property, accused of breaking and vandalizing Cranston Police Headquarters. A judge released both women on personal recognizance. And so again, according to the information that we just received, the unnamed 17-year-old juvenile Perez's son allegedly told police that he was the second person in that car when he and his mom drove the body to Attleboro and subsequently burned it. It's also worth noting there is a fourth minor charged, and another 17-year-old unidentified. He is charged with possession of ammunition by a minor, so that makes 4 charged in this investigation in all. Now, coming up new at 6 o'clock, we hear from this teenage suspect's attorney. That is new next hour as we try to digest and bring together all this information. For now, live outside Kent County Court with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Jared Pleiner, Eyewitness News.
First at 6, a teenage boy, his mother, and a third person are all facing charges tonight. Police say they are allegedly involved in a murder investigation that began in Attleboro early yesterday morning and then moved to Cranston today.
And new at 6, we're hearing from the attorney of the 17-year-old suspect due in court tomorrow. Police say the boy shot and killed a victim. Now, we just talked to Cranston Police Chief Colonel Michael Winquist a short time ago.
And there was some type of argument that took place with the victim, as well as a female that lives at that residence who is his girlfriend.
The identity of the victim, whose burned body was found in Attleboro yesterday, was breaking live at 5.
Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiner has been working this story all day. He joins us live now from the West Bay Mobile Newsroom with the developing details. Jared.
Well, Mike and Carolina, as you say, this case quickly moved from Massachusetts down here to Rhode Island, and we watched today as police went through a city home working to build their case. Two women in Kent County Court not accused of murder, but of crimes after the fact. 35-year-old Melanie Perez and 18-year-old Samantha Restella in a case that began early Tuesday with a man's body on fire in Attleboro. We now know who that was. 24-year-old Valdez Loiseau of Cranston, Perez's boyfriend. Tonight, Cranston police say Perez's 17-year-old son admitted to shooting Loiseau after the couple had a fight here at 15 Edgewood Avenue. Police say the teen, who will be arraigned in family court tomorrow, also admitted to driving Loiseau's body to Attleboro with his mom and setting it ablaze. John Cicilline represents the son.
It's devastating. This is a good, solid family, working people, and it's very hard.
When officers went to 15 Edgewood, they say they found a handgun and blood on Melanie Perez's shoes. On Wednesday, a maroon Toyota and a blue Audi were towed from the address. Perez and Restella are charged with compounding a felony and failure to report crimes. Perez also charged with vandalism, accused of breaking things at Cranston Police Headquarters.
It's awful. It's awful. Nobody wins in these cases.
Both women were released on personal recognizance. Another 17-year-old male, by the way, charged with possession of ammunition by a minor, making that 4 people in all charged in this investigation. We'll continue to follow it. For now, live outside Kent County Court with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pleiner, Eyewitness News.